Okay, now that's better. I don't know why that was off. I wonder if that was off on last stream or not. Huh. I know I turned it off for part of it, but hopefully not all of it. Oh well. Guess we'll find out. I guess 10's fine. Purple. Okay, so let's see. Today, it's another changeling. This time it's a phantom rogue. So I kind of want to do. Let's see. The idea is kind of. Sitting on a ledge. Probably move that ledge down. Because I don't need to deal with. Yeah, we'll start with the full body. And I think what I want for just there so I don't worry about moving this around right now. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I want to kind of close up some, but we'll start with the full body and then work from there. It's fine. Yeah, that side will be up higher. Which means normally you have it the opposite. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Having this leaning into that. This leg is down and off the side. This arm is down and over. This arm is down, holding, or placed down on the ledge, kind of like that's the idea. Okay. We need to move everything around a little bit. If this is going this direction, this needs to go that direction. Sense. Okay. On this hand, I'm gonna have the like trinket Be more specific. All right. Let's see. It's also an interesting. I think I like the pipe idea, so I'm gonna go with that. Then it's just kind of a matter of what, like how ornate. And that one's kind of interesting. Maybe holding it in the left hand. I kind of like that. I want to kind of see the pipe a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be really obvious or not. Could also just have it in the mouth. Okay, well. Let's start with just like a sketch of that. So let's see what we got. 3 fingers overlapping. Kind of out. And kind of staying. Thumb kind of sitting. That is a super rough version of what I'm looking at. Throw the nails on which way that's facing. That doesn't have one. But it's a quick, really rough rendition there. Basically that. Something kind of in that vein, like that. Okay, that's fine. All right. So that would be this hand here. It'll kind of be twisted back this direction. A little bit. I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna have this. This arm might be a little bit more foreshortened. It'll be more like this. So it'll be farther forward and less broken looking, but we're gonna roll with that for now. Let's see. I want something that's not like ordinary typical one, because this would be his like trinket for the souls. Because like that's part of the whole thing. Really? You're killing me with it. Of course, it's 2024. It was under Tasha's for this. Yep, Phantom. So I kind of view it as, rather than like little trinkets, like it would just be the one, but like maybe when the tobacco runs out, that would be a use of the trinket kind of thing. I like that idea. I think that's a good one. I'm gonna roll with that. So rather than having multiple trinkets, or however many trinkets you can have per whatever level, this character's trinkets would be the tobacco for the pipe. Okay. Because I like that. And then the smoke gives the a really fun way to bring in that kind of phantom essence with the smoke. Anyway. Good there. Alright, so I need to look at that. Looking at ornate pipes. Some fancy stuff. Kind of. I hate that AI images pop up now. It's so annoying. At least some of them are labeled as that. It needs to be there. No. Yeah, there needs to be a way to turn off AI results. I'm sure there is, it's just not readily available when you're looking quickly. But it should be. Because I don't want it. I don't care. I don't want your dumb AI results showing up in my options here. It's annoying. I think I'm gonna roll with this look here, like this. And car. Okay. Yeah, I like this look. It's very not like a 90-degree, but it's a heavy curve to it. It splits, so you can remove it right there, and then it kind of comes down. Got the bowl. But let's see, slide this down real quick. But the bowl is held there, kind of, by the claws that come out and grab it, which is super cool. Little touch. Last one comes up here. So I imagine there's a fourth claw on the opposite side, but obviously I'm not going to see that. So something like this for I think it's appropriate given like Dungeons and Dragons. It's kind of like a dragon claw, not holding it. But I think it's very cool. All right. But yeah, and then yeah, kind of the claw kind of fades into the pipe section there. There's a nice little lip on that end to keep it in your mouth. All right. It's very simply sketched here, but good start. All right. So we've got that. Let's just save that image so I have that for later. Good doggy. I think there was a different view of it, kind of at the top. Just wanted to see what else was there before I committed to something. No, same view. Okay. Oh, wait, no. What? Okay. For some reason I went back down, so it wasn't the same one. Totally separate view. It's a different one, actually. But it's the same concept where it's got claws holding it together. Kind of. It's what it looks like. Okay. So I'm gonna. It's a different angle. Okay. Oh, it's a clay one. This one's clay. I think the other one is wood. Interesting. Get that. Feel that. Go back down and open that real quick. See if we have other kind of views of the same thing. Yeah, like the claw holding the bowl is kind of a common idea, it seems, but all executed very differently. Very cool. All right, so we've got that. Good stuff. I can't find these images real quick to drag them in here. That in there. Where'd that other one? Should be higher up. Nope. Clay pipe. Okay. Nope. Okay. You just need them that big. Sure. Over there. Okay, now back to figuring out my character pose here. All right, so we've got that. That's great. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna shrink it up a little bit and put it off to the side. All right. These can kind of be slid over to the side as well. Okay, let's go with that one. Get over, just so everything's kind of out of my way. All right, back to it. All right, so okay, that's it. This looks super awkward. I don't like it. Okay, let's see. So we should be coming out of here and kind of down. More like so. Raise this. Oops. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, and then coming out of like right there. Up. There. Finger down right there. Okay. So let's see. Like right there. That's probably a little bit too much of a gap. Should be much closer again. But that does give me a little bit of a gap for the head. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I'm busy right now. What are you looking for? Okay, I don't know what's going on. It's fun. Alright. Okay. Got that kind of that way. That hand needs to move. Oh. That's right. So you need to slide over here. What's up, buddy? That's like right over that leg. That's looking kind of where it needs to be. Yeah, that torso needs to end like right there. I mean, that chest needs to end like right there. And then there's like, it's surprising how small of a gap there is between your rib cage and your hips. right now that is so far. Realistically, the hips should start like right. It should be going like this direction, as the shoulders are going this direction. Which means, yeah, that is going this direction. So this, like where the hips are sitting, not down here, means everything needs to kind of slide up. Nice thing about digital is you can kind of just move stuff wherever you want to. Perk of digital. That's a little bit more realistic. Then we can kind of there. And right now, I don't even know if you're probably not going to be seeing this leg. Probably barely going to see this foot. But I have to put everything in so I know where it goes. It's one of the things. See, and that's too. It's looking way too much. Yeah, put this like over here. That's chest. Just sit like there. So yeah, that's a little bit better. This is going in front of that arm. Arm is going up here. This is going that. That's how foreshortening works. That. Okay. And then this base is going to be there. That. This arm up a smidge. And right now, literally just kind of laying everything down. Very rough. This is super messy. And he's way off of the little roof line that I made. So, alright, I can grab this and I can drop it so it's a little bit more accurate. Okay, here. That's kind of where he needs to be in this version, to where it makes some amount of sense. And again, I'm gonna zoom in on this. We're gonna lose a chunk of all that. It's gonna be great. There's less stuff to draw and figure out, which is good. Always a fan of less. Makes it easier. But again, I like to set everything up so I know where it goes, because that helps me. If you don't need that, you're golden. Go for it. I kind of need it. That's why I always kind of set everything up regardless of whether or not I'm going to be throwing like baggy clothes over their body, or like if that arm is not going to be there, or that you're not going to see that weapon. It helps me to draw through everything just so I know where it is. I know where it's going. I know everything is kind of lined up the way it should be, it helps me out. Like red. God, all over here. Yeah, kind of like that. That head is a little too close. Move that a little bit. Again, such a great thing. I would really, really love digital. It's so much easier to set everything up. And then we can bring that up. We can drop this a little bit. Because rogues aren't necessarily super strong, very dexterous. That's kind of their niche in the D&D system. They're not necessarily going to be just jacked like a barbarian or a fighter. Strength-based class is going to kind of be, and like now as I'm going through and kind of cleaning the unnecessary marks I've made, you can kind of see where things sit a little bit better. I mean, you're gonna kind of crease when you're bending over. That makes sense. Okay, go like that. Kind of go a little bit more here, I feel like. Alright. So that helps kind of. This arm looks all kinds of jacked up. It's just not adding up. It's because he's leaning forward, so it almost needs to be. This arm almost needs to kind of come across and grab this leg, I think. It's kind of like a brace. So rather than yeah, I think that just makes a lot more sense with the way this pose goes. Because this makes sense if they're leaning back, then you have that almost straight arm happening. But it just doesn't work out here. So let's do that. That. Now we'll kind of leave that torso mark. I know what's going on. Yeah, and see now that arm makes a little bit more sense. Okay, yeah. So now we're sitting a little bit more correctly with that arm. It doesn't look out of place and too long. Much better. All right. So this leg. So yeah, need to slide this foot up for sure. Again, we're not going to even see this, but I just want it to look somewhat correct now. Let's see. That's too small, but a little bit more like that size might make more sense. Also kind of need to drop it a little bit. Just because, like, when you're dangling, you're not really going to have that. Okay. Kind of like that, I think, is a little bit more accurate. Alright. That's fine. This let's move back. Smooch here. There. Next, yeah. Alright, and then so that arm needs to finish. That front of that leg needs to be there. Alright. Okay, I think that's kind of every part of that. Needs to be there. Okay. We can kind of throw that. Something like that. All right, not too bad. Right. I don't even know where we're at here in time. This guy's not up. Oh yeah, we're doing all right. All right, yeah, I like that. I think that is kind of where we're at as far as this piece goes. Let's drag this down and grab that. I just need to merge these together now. Because I need that to be where it is when I need it. All right. Nope. All right. So I'm gonna put it like else. Okay. I want it to be kind of big, a bit more like that, and we can kind of have the city back, a little bit of a city kind of back there. It's kind of a hint, and then maybe like the moon going on. I've been doing sketches. I don't know if I want to do a sketch for this one or if I want to actually map everything out. Yeah. I think we could probably just roll with the sketch kind of look. It's yeah, alright, let's just mount a little bit. There we go. So I'm kind of officially done the poses. Okay. Changeling. See, that's the fun part about like a changeling is it can be anything. I really want to play a changeling in an actual game so that I can pretend I'm not one. Like meet the party and do all this stuff like as whatever I want to pretend to be. And then boom. At some point they find out I'm not that. I'm a changeling. I've been a changeling the whole time. Obviously. But you know. Kind of like that braid though. I'm gonna do a little braid on the one side. A little bead at the end there. So I'm just really quickly kind of figuring out what I want my hair to look like, and I like that braid. Let's see. It's one single braid right on the front of the ear. Always forget how. Okay, yeah, so it does this kind of thing. Yeah, that. And then we do. Doesn't really connect. Yeah, okay. I guess that makes more sense. I always feel like I messed that up. All right, kind of come around that edge. Smidge. Sure, something like that. Okay, that'll work. Just to have that up. All right, and I guess. Feels like it should be like a short hair do aside from that. It always feels more right. I don't know. braid short. No, that's not helping me out. As nerdy as that is, Jedi Padawan braid is probably going to be the closest thing I end up actually finding something with. That one goes behind the ear, but oh, I kind of take that, do it that way. It's not that terrible. The braid comes down. It's there. Hideous face, but yeah, I don't like that. I'd rather, if it's going to be that way, I'd rather have it go back, be like that, slicked back. Yeah, if I'm gonna do a shorter, long hair kind of look, I want that. Here comes down. And that braid is right there. Something like that might be good. Something that's happening. I'm not gonna answer the door. No, thank you. Alright. So, this style, we've got that one where it's a little bit more scruffy on it. Let's see. So just leave. No, not like that. Something like that. Yeah, I don't really know. I like this one, I think, more just like a messy, long, shorter, long kind of setup. Yeah. I think that'll be the best option. That could be another look for a different face, though, so that might be a good idea to hold on for. But for the as far as changeling face, we're gonna go messy. Okay, just make sure I can see what's going on. So this will be changeling hair. I think that'll be like the thing that kind of remains throughout is this braid. Through any shape changing as far as hair goes. That'll be their signature. Let's see. Good. All right. Okay, so we've got the hair. Now we need to kind of go through the clothes. So I need to look at my inventory. I know this. Okay, cloak of the manta ray. Studded leather. And you've got a ring. Okay. And let's see, the short sword, bow, daggers. Okay. So let's see. I know the cloak of manta ray has a very specific look. Looks kind of like a manta ray. And you might think the Cloak of Elvenkind might be better, or that. Kind of imagine they grew up kind of closer to water. That was a better escape. Better cloak option for them. Would use the water to get away. It's got that kind of a specific look to it. But obviously I can kind of change the color and change the look a smidge if I want. That clasp right there. And I really like that it's like a non-attuned item. Would think you might need it to be attuned, but you don't. It's kind of a nice little touch. I'm trying to go everything. It's got that tail that comes down in the middle there. Stripe on it. That ornate bit there. That's fine. Alright. Trim. Alright. Just remember they have a ring. Do I have that information there? Okay. And then And the rest of it's just short sword, dagger. We're not gonna put the bow on for this one. Short sword. I don't normally give most of my characters like rapiers. That just doesn't appeal. Okay, we've got 2 daggers, short sword. We're gonna leave the bow off for now. It's just a lot gonna be going on, I feel like, if we add that in there. Oh yeah, studded leather. And change the like that look, I think, a little bit more of a throwing dagger. Got like a small hilt to it, not like a heavy one. Almost like a kunai. Because I imagine that's kind of what these would be. These would be more thrown rather than held. And you can do whatever you want, style-wise, it's not a big deal. Yeah, ooh, I like that kind of look. It's just kind of... Yeah, we can kind of throw a little circle on the end there. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Yeah, something like that. Sweet. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be like a strong curve out like that. Yeah. Sweet. All right, there we go. And then, for the heck of it, we can kind of have that same. Mimic that on the short sword, just because I like it. Let's see. Big fan of the look from one of the books for the Changeling, or maybe it's just on D&D Beyond. I don't know if it's in the books or if it's one of D&D Beyond things. But this, okay. I'm a big fan of this kind of pointed dagger-like setup for like the belt. Comes across, so it kind of slips through here. And I like an offset buckle type situation. Okay, with that. Give it a smidge of trim because we fancy. And this is not leather, this is just, I mean, it could be, I guess. But I'm pretty sure it's just fabric. Rolling with here. Give it a smidge of trim on there. We could make it leather. Yes, why not? It's leather. And then let's see. forget how those, but I like that style of like wrapped through to cinch the belt rather than, yeah, I think that would look better here. Yes. So yeah, we could make this leather as part of the kind of studded leather armor, even though this isn't studded leather armor isn't a thing. Blah 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 blah, all that nerd stuff. Da 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 da. Okay, that trim, because again, we're fancy like that. I'm a big fan of that. And then we can bring in some protection here across the middle, or just ornate situation. This is gonna be under whatever shirt, sash kind of thing, or loincloth-esque situation. Like that. And just, I like how pointy everything can be. That's fun for me. When you're working with like a rogue character, it's very nice to have points everywhere. And right now I'm just copying this bottom part of the design because I like it and I don't really care. This isn't something I'm doing for like a client or anything like that. I'm going to steal this element. So we've got that we're basically not even really going to see here, so that's fun. Got this that we're not really going to see here. I mean, you'll see the front bit right here, right around here. And I'm also looking at someone's Phantom Rogue with makeup that I really liked, but instead of makeup, it's just going to be kind of a mask for mine. So I'm gonna put that, and I don't know in this image if we're even really gonna see it, but if it's going to be in the image, it'll be like slightly off of their face, because Changeling is the prime example of a they them. You can change gender whenever you want. So it's really kind of a perfect example of a they them. Unless they want to be only a girl, whatever. I don't know, I think I want this to be like not perfectly symmetrical situation. I don't know. I hate this. I'm not looking. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Just for funsies, let's look up. Obviously, very common look. Skull mask. I want mine to be a little bit kind of ornate and I don't know. Ooh, some filigree might be good. Okay, I like that. Right there. But a little bit there. Okay. I kind of like just jot that image down, kind of like that. Kind of like an animal skull look too. I don't know if I want a human skull. Animal skull. Like a cat skull is a nice look. Yeah, that's a cat skull. Based off of a cat skull, at least. Let's see. Let's look at. That also might be a good one. Again, I'm kind of just looking for really cool ones that I might like to kind of make for the last version of this. And I'm only doing half because it will just mirror it and kind of put it together. It's a little faster. And I can kind of go like a sugar skull look on top of it. Kind of some filigree and stuff might be a good look. Okay, I think I'm gonna roll with those looks for now. Let's go. That's a. I don't. Do I want? Maybe they can kind of change the colors that show up. That might be a good idea. Alright, let's see. Got so much stuff going on here. Okay. Just kind of shrink those hands a little bit. Slide them up and over. Alright, I kind of like the animal skull look. I'm not gonna lie. bit wide. Or not. Yeah, it needs to be worked on. Sure. Okay, so let's grab that one. Paste. So it's separate. Sure, yeah, cool. So what I want to do here is, first off, we're going to kind of raise it up a smidgen. So, kind of want it to go with that little ridge. There. This. Yeah. Nope. This. To slide up. Smidge. No. This might just need to come down a smidge. Up. Go forward. Okay, it's too wide. That's the problem here. Yeah, this needs to be narrower. Yeah. Well, the eyes need to be narrower. It's fine. The eye sockets need to be more like boo. Pencil, pen. More like that. Yeah. Okay, so then yeah, this needs to down and do that, and then that, do this, down, over, and see that ridge can come down a little bit more. Down. Okay, that helps a little bit, and then that needs a slide over. I think that's better. I think we're still way off as far as how far. Yeah. Should be here. This should be out more. This should be in. something a little bit more like that. Yeah. Better. Alright, so we've wasted a bunch of time just trying to figure this mask out. Let's grab that. Couple these, grab it. A little bit. Nope. We went a little bit ahead of ourselves, I guess. Copy paste. Now we grab it. Now we flip it. Here. There. Right down here. Okay. Better, not the best, but better. Okay. I think I might just ditch that bit right there. I do that slight. Yeah. That again. I don't know. It's a tough one. I think this kind of needs to come up, maybe. Something more like that. Ish. I think it's getting there. I'm wasting so much time just on this part. I guess this isn't maybe not going to be a sketch. I think that's what I'm learning from this, is I really want to flesh this out. Man, I am not really nailing this like I could shoot. Yeah, I had those way too low. Those should be sitting right there. Now one is too far. That's too many teeth, and they're too. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Too low, and there's two teeth. Okay, that's better. And then there's two teeth here. Small. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, I think that's kind of better. Okay, that's what something. Oh. There. think that helps a bit. Yeah, because that looks off. No. Over. Yeah. That kind of closes that gap there. Needs to be thinner. Technically, if it's on that side of it. So, yes, technically. No, okay, we have it set up that way. Image. So that makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, I dig this a little bit more. I'm spending so much time just on this mask. This is bad. But it's so cool. Alright, so okay, we've got that. I kind of want to give it that bump. Just like that detail. Kind of showing it's an animal a little bit more with that crest. Great. That's a much better look. Alright, now it's kind of the filigree slash sugar skull look. Let's see. Kind of want to see what the like classic sugar skull design would be. No, traditional, not classic. I swear, all of this garbage showing up. That looks a lot more traditional. Let's see. Let's go to. Maybe that'll help. Next Arte Museum. That has to be much better. Okay, so those are like actual little sugar skulls. Looking for more of like different. Well, I guess we could look at actual sugar, literal sugar skulls for some design inspiration. Alright. Okay. Oof, people are just a little bit too I care too much about stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, like folk art skulls, not like these skull sugars. What's this? mache might be what I'm looking for. Decorated sugar skulls, but not the actual sugar skulls. So I think the paper mache might be what I'm looking for. Yeah, there we go. Paper mache skull. Okay. See, that's what I'm looking for. Sweet. Alright. New layer. Okay. So then, yeah, I'm gonna go. Got the opacity on this layer so I can get here. Probably help if I had that selected. Alright. We're wasting so much time with this. That's fine. Nope. I went way too big with this first one. So, yeah, the idea will be like this will be black and white, except for when they want it to be a bright color. And we're just gonna, oh, it's fine. There. Kind of like that. Kind of coming around. And yeah. I like the symmetry on stuff like this. That can kind of go all the way down this side. something like that there. There we go. So we have that information. It's black and white normally, but vibrant and colorful if they want it to be. I need this to be, because 6 is fine. Nope. Still 5. Alright. So I can kind of see it a little bit better. That's kind of darkened up. It doesn't have to be perfect the way it's set up, but the patterning is kind of what we're focusing on. Everything is more vibrant. I mean, not vibrant, but darker, legible, however you want to call it. Kind of get the idea. All right. Let's just. Nope, not that one. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Nope, still not on the right layer. There we go. This is useless now. Because that's the one. Alright. Okay. Done there. So. This is going to be interesting. Definitely going to take longer than just today. I spent a lot of time just kind of figuring out design elements. So that's fun, and it's fine. I've been doing sketches rather than full-on drawings, but I think this one might just be a full-on drawing because I like it a little bit more. And sometimes, you know, you just like something a little bit more. It happens, it's totally fine, and you can devote a little bit more time and effort if you want. Like this kind of asymmetrical wrap. That's what I did with the last, my warlock character. For their leather armor. Got a little bit too far. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Okay, so let's see. Alright, let's go. I guess we could start more officially getting this information down here. All this like rampart. That and then come down this. Kind of like very good. All right, very good. Oh, okay. So that's kind of what we're sitting on, like kind of a rampart. Maybe you wouldn't even see the end of it. That's fine. I don't care. All right. Now, let's see. We're basically out of time for anything significant here, but can at least attempt to throw down some basic information. No, that would actually kind of come around because I have it turning there. Since I'll just do that. just kind of giving this a rough start here. That's fine like that, I guess. Okay. Legitimately not really sure what's going on there. This feels too more like that, yeah. That's fine. Ultimately don't really know what to do right there. Okay. There. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, that's it. Hard to really say where that's ending. All right. Well, okay. So then we need to figure out that hand. Almost it. A little. It's really rough, but it's not the worst start. thumb is so far forward. Man, that is a tough thing. That almost has to move forward. Like all of them. Better. Oh, wait, no, that one there. No, it's something along that line. This finger is too straight out. A little bit. Oh, that separates right there. This has that. Get at the end. Again, this is very rough still. Really adjust that face and everything. Alright. But I did want to at least get this sorted. Okay. Just so I have a little bit cleaner area to work from next time, because I will be continuing this. Because again, I'm pretty happy with like how everything is being designed. I want it to be a little bit better. And I actually want to kind of finish it, so that's where we're at right now. Just trying to get it to where I can get it finished. There. That. That comes down. Alright, we're pretty much done for today, but let's see, real quick, I just want to throw in, this is back there. Just have to go back behind everything. Okay. Shirt can kind of come in. Give them a long sleeve, and we're gonna throw another woman to farmer race. Okay. Okay. Maybe the mask is sitting up on the side of the head. I don't know. I'm gonna call it like a magic mask because why not? Doesn't need like a string or anything. Figure it's kind of like the Mask of Many Faces or something like that. All right, so we've got that kind of mapped out. We'll pick it up next time. And this is Shane. All right. Cool. Well, thank you all for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I didn't bore you too much trying to figure everything out. Next time should be a little bit faster, jumping into it a little bit more quickly because sketch is kind of done and set. It'll mainly be trying to kind of finesse the lines a little bit, maybe. But yeah, I appreciate everyone hanging out, and if you want to see the progress from anything on stream, you can check out my Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, Kara. Those are the main ones. They're all Zann20. Yeah, fairly easy to find me. I have a TikTok, Zann20_art, where I post time lapses of the stream before I go live the next stream. So I save those for that morning. I'll post them and let people know, hey, I'm going live. Hopefully see you there again. If you miss a stream and you want to see what you missed, you can always find them on my YouTube, also Zann20. They're all archived there under the lives. Yeah, they're all there. Every single one of them, pretty good stuff. Some of them are just, you know, it is what it is. But appreciate everyone hanging out. I really do.